that side. Okay, Hare Krishna to all of you. Sure, happy Kartik, happy Diwali, happy Govardhan Puja, and happy Tulasi Vivaha. We are getting very close to the closure of the month of Damodar. We always wait for a wonderful Govardhan Puja that Gopi Gita Mataji, Sham Sanketan Prabhu, Harihar and Harshal put up year after year. And we are very fortunate to Narsingha Swami Maharaj. His Holiness Bhakti Vikramanath Narsingha Swami Maharaj Ki Jai. Maharaj is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, originally from UK, Edinburgh, and Maharaj is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, I would say around 54 years now. 71, right Maharaj? From 1971, he is part of Srila Prabhupada's movement. Maharaj, though from UK, he hardly ever lives there. Most of the time he is in India or Far East, traveling around the world. Large part of his time is in India and China, Singapore, Malaysia, being accompanied by Vrajanandan Prabhu. He is basically Chinese from Malaysia and also living in Australia. He is a disciple of His Holiness Giridhari Swami Maharaj. And he has been traveling with Maharaj, and I think they spent a month almost in Sri Lanka, going on a Ramayana tour, seeing the various places of Ramayana there in Sri Lanka. And I believe I saw a video of many Chinese devotees who had come along. How many were there, Maharaj? 80. 80 Chinese were there, and Maharaj was showing them through the Ramayana tour. And we have a beautiful temple that's also going to be inaugurated very soon in Colombo. And His Holiness Bhakti Vikramanath Narsingha Swami Maharaj is somebody who has been visiting us here for almost, I would say, close to 15 years. 20. Yeah, I'm getting old, Maharaj. So, for 20 years, Maharaj has been visiting us here. And we have a few disciples of Maharaj also with us, including Nanda Kishore Prabhu. And Maharaj is also always teaching at the Mayapur Institute, Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhava, etc. And so we're very fortunate to have his blessings here. And while Gopi Gita, the whole family is blessed, and I'm sure all of us having darshan of a wonderful devotee, a sannyasi, an initiating guru in the Hare Krishna movement. It's a rare occasion, especially during Kartik. And so thank you all. I would like to just make one other mention, so Maharaj is also aware. We have Harshal here, Harihar here with us. So he was all serving so wonderfully. And all of a sudden on the Narsingh Chaturdashi day, as we were having a drama, Narsinghadev Bhagavan came live there. He was the organizer also, he was doing quite a lot of organization. When Narsinghadev Bhagavan came live there, all of a sudden he got two fits. And he just fell straight there. And it was quite difficult. But then he went to Mumbai, had to take off a tennis ball size of a tumor from his head, which nobody ever knew what was happening. There are still some remnants and there are still some things to be cleaned up, but he's a wonderful devotee. And I would say that generally people will think, how come he's serving Narsingha on that day? He was organizing the whole thing that day. And why did it happen to him? But they were saying, thank God it was Narsingh Chaturdashi, he was serving the Lord. Even if it happened, the Lord will take care of him. Yeah? So that's the mood of the devotees. And I would request every one of you to pray and seek the blessings of His Holiness Vikramanath Narsingha Swami Maharaj, also for the family who have been associated. We've been associated with them for almost 30 years now. So thank you very, very much. Hare Krishna. His Holiness Bhakti Vikramanath Narsingha Swami Maharaj Ki Jai.
Srila Prabhupada Ki
Jai.
25 minutes. No need for translation.
No need.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 So we'll just try to pick up from where the Govardhana-lila left off. I was hearing Gopi Gita say how the Lord appeared and he's taking the offerings. You know, so Lord Krishna has already convinced Nanda Maharaj, worship the Govardhan hill, the cows and the brahmanas. And so everything is arranged and the Lord comes and so many offerings are there. And the Lord's feasting. And of course, Lord Krishna assumed the form of Govardhan. And he told everyone, I am the Govardhan hill. So the Govardhan hill is a very special form of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna comes, he's Anantarup, comes in many different forms. And one of those forms is Giriraj Govardhan. So we remember the Govardhan hill as being the very best servant of Lord Hari, right? The Gopi. And Venu Gita, the Gopis are singing about Govardhana. Antayamadri Dari Haridasa Varya Yad Rama Krishna Sharanas Paramodha. This hill of Govardhan is Haridasa Varya. It's the very best of all the devotees of Lord Hari. It's marked with the footprints of Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram. And it's providing so many things for the pleasure of the cows as well. Nice grasses and roots and herbs are growing there on the Govardhan hill. Caves are there to give shelter from the sun and from the cold or rain. But the hill of Govardhan is very special, and of course everyone was very happy to have the Govardhan Puja. It's a nice festival, just like today we're all celebrating this festival. It gives so much pleasure to the devotees. Lord Krishna inaugurated this festival personally 5,000 years ago. When the hill was there, Lord Krishna was there himself, and he gets Nanda Maharaj and all the Brajbasis, and they make a nice offering. So Lord Krishna inaugurated this festival of the Govardhan hill. And there were other reasons why. He knows Indra's become a bit proud, and Lord Krishna doesn't like to see pride affect any of his devotees. So Lord Krishna makes arrangements to make all of us humble. And he did so in the case of Indra, by stopping Nanda Maharaj from making this Indra Yagya. Indra's pride is depleted, not immediately, but first of all, when he sees he's not getting the Indra Yagya, he's very upset, he's very angry. All the Brishbasis were happy. They're having a nice festival, a nice feast. And Lord Krishna said no one should go hungry. Even the dogs and the dog eaters, they should all be fed nicely. They should all be given nice prasadam from Govardhan. And so they were. Everyone was very happy. Only one person was not happy. Who was that?
Indra.
Yes, Indra's not happy. He's angry. And so he orders his Samvartaka clouds, go and annihilate Vrindavan. Go and destroy all these cows. Don't let them continue. I don't want them to prosper anymore. They become proud of their opulence. Right? There's always a danger, you know, too much opulence, and we become bewildered. We forget our real business of service to Lord Krishna. So how careful we have to be. Lord Krishna, therefore, showed the people how to worship the Govardhan hill. He assumed the form and he accepted the offerings. And not only that, Lord Krishna himself bowed down to the Govardhan hill. He offered his obeisances. Lord Krishna is offering obeisances to himself. And after everyone had nice prasadam, then he led everyone in parikrama around the hill. And they were all chanting. Everyone was in a joyful mood, but Indra was angry. and he sent his Samvartaka clouds to annihilate Vrindavan. And along with the clouds, he sent also 7 different winds, very powerful winds which appear at the time of the annihilation of the universe. So heavy rain was falling, just like in Dubai. We were hearing just today, the devotees were talking how sometimes in Dubai you get heavy rain, right? And they said if it rained for one more day, Dubai would have been finished. Anyway, it's like that in Vrindavan. You see, when Indra didn't get his yagya, Samvartaka clouds come, and it's not just rain, but there's ice falling, and very dark and cold winds are blowing. Everyone was afraid. So when the people of Vrindavan, when they're in difficulties, who do they go to for help?
Krishna.
Who?
Krishna.
Yeah, I hope you all go to Krishna. Right? If we have any difficulty, we shouldn't go anywhere else. Whenever there's some troubles in our life, there's only one person we can approach, and that is Lord Sri Krishna. So when the Brijbasi people approached Lord Krishna knows, he knows everything, and he knew this is because of Indra, because of his pride, because he didn't get his yagya. He's become angry, and he's arranged this. Well, you could say it's all Krishna's arrangement, really. He's the supreme controller, and he arranged all this through his Lila Shakti. He wants to show how he cares for his devotees. And Lord Krishna saw the devotees were perplexed, they're all in anxiety. Oh, what are we going to do? It's so cold, the ice is falling, even the cows are afraid. So Lord Krishna immediately comes running, and he picks up the Govardhan hill. And how does he pick it up? Which hand did he use?
Left hand.
The left hand, right. He picks up the hill with his left hand, and he holds it up, and he calls all the people, come and bring the cows with you. Come under the shelter of Govardhan hill. So Lord Krishna arranged this lila 3 purposes in mind. One was to take away the pride of Indra. The second thing was to inaugurate the festival of the Govardhan hill. And the third thing was he could spend 7 days and nights in the association of his eternal associates, like the gopis and the gopas and Nanda Maharaj, all the Brijbasis and the cows. They're all very special living entities who've come to take part in this wonderful lila with Lord Sri Krishna. So for 7 days and nights they could enjoy each other's company. So Lord Krishna picks up the hill, and everyone comes under the hill. And they were there, we would think, 7 days and 7 nights? They must have been very tired and hungry. Did they get any food there? Did they have food for light there or anything? No, did they come and bring, who brought them prasadam? Lord Krishna arranged that those 7 days and nights, it was just like a few hours by Krishna's mystic potency. None of the Brijbasi people felt any disturbance or inconvenience. They were all very happy because they were there with Lord Sri Krishna. And they could enjoy just seeing Lord Krishna in his majestic form holding up the Govardhan hill. And Lord Krishna is enjoying seeing the gopis. He's with his devotees. So this went on for 7 days and nights. And then Indra, the Samvartaka clouds, they were defeated. And Indra understood. He came to his senses after 7 days. He was understood that this Krishna must be Swayam Bhagavan, my supreme worshipful Lord. So he ordered the Samvartaka clouds, go back to your place. And the Samvartaka clouds retreated, and everything became normal. And then Lord Krishna understood no more disturbance. He told the people, now you can go out. And they all came out from underneath the hill, and Lord Krishna put the Govardhan hill back in its original place. So very wonderful. Everyone was so pleased with Lord Krishna. His elders were coming to him and saying, is your hand okay? Will I give you a massage? You've been holding it up for so long, maybe I could give you a massage, relieve you. And his friends would embrace him, and the juniors, they would fall at his feet and massage Lord Krishna's lotus feet. Everyone was very much appreciative of Lord Krishna. And Lord Indra, he also was coming to his senses, and he realized he'd committed a great offense. So he approached Lord Brahma, and he thought, what can I do? I've done such a terrible thing. So Lord Brahma told him, you have to go and apologize. You should go and beg forgiveness. You offend a devotee, anyone, you have to get forgiveness. But Brahma told him, said, don't go alone. If you go alone, Krishna won't even look at you. He won't look on your face. He said, but you go with Surabhi. You take Mother Surabhi with you. So they arranged one cow there's one planet in the material world, a higher planet called Goloka, and there's a Surabhi from there went with Lord Indra, and they met with Lord Krishna. And that particular time, Lord Krishna was alone. And that was convenient for Indra because he's already been embarrassed. He's been defeated by Lord Krishna. So now he's coming to apologize, and it would be really embarrassing for him to have to apologize in front of all the other cowherd boys. They may laugh at him and ridicule him. So it happened, Lord Krishna was alone there, and Mother Surabhi came along with Lord Indra. And Lord Indra comes before Lord Krishna, and he falls at Lord Krishna's feet and apologizes, and he glorifies Lord Krishna, that you are so kind, you see the pride in people, and you know how to take that pride away. You know how to correct people from their faults. And Indra glorified Krishna, how he's never affected. Indra said, we are affected by the Rajagun and the Tamagun, but Lord Krishna is never affected by the modes of nature. Lord Krishna is always transcendental. So in this way Indra glorified Lord Krishna, and he prayed to Lord Krishna, please bless me that I won't become proud again. Because of my pride I acted in this way, and I'm so grateful to you that you've taken away my pride. So please bless me, I won't become proud again. So the Acharyas point out that although Indra was praying like this, he wasn't really fully free of pride, because later on there would be another pastime where he would show again his pride. And that happened when Lord Krishna went to the heavenly planets. After killing the demon Bhomasura, he was bringing back Mother Aditi's earrings. The demon Bhomasura had taken the Mother Aditi's earrings. So Lord Krishna, he had killed Bhomasura and brought back the earrings, brought them to the heavenly planets. And at that time he brought with him Satyabhama, one of his principal queens from Dwarka. Satyabhama is the daughter of Satyajit. She was given to Lord Krishna at the time of the Shamantaka jewel intrigue. So Satyabhama came with Lord Krishna to the heavenly planets because it happened that Narada Muni had earlier given a Parijata flower to Rukmini. So Satyabhama was envious. Why he gave it to her? Why he didn't give me one? Why only her? Why did she get one? So Lord Krishna wants to keep her peaceful. Don't worry, my dear. I will get for you a whole tree. So, okay. So Lord Krishna is going to heavenly planets, and he's brought Satyabhama with him. And they gave back the earrings to Mother Aditi, and then Lord Krishna took a Parijata tree. But Indra's wife protested. Indra's wife said to Indra, they shouldn't take the tree. This tree belongs to the heavenly planets. They cannot take it away back to earth. And Indra thought, I better listen to my wife. You know, if you don't keep the wife happy, you know, can be trouble. So Indra told Krishna, that tree has to stay here. But Lord Krishna is the supreme proprietor. It all belongs to him. He wants to take the tree. Who can stop him? And Indra tried to stop him, and they fought. But Indra was defeated. And Lord Krishna brought the Parijata tree back to earth and planted it in Dwarka. Anyway, it shows Indra's pride came again. Pride is such a dangerous thing. Very difficult to get rid of it when we have it. So how to get rid of pride? We have to chant the holy name. That's the secret. Trinadapi sunichena karoreva sahishnuna. Constant chanting of the holy name. Offering all respects to others. Amanina manadina kirtaniya sada. Right? If we offer respects to others and we chant the holy name and we think of ourselves lower than the straw in the street, then we won't be covered by pride. Why lower than the straw in the street? Is it possible? If we think of ourselves in terms of our spiritual dimension, it's possible. Spiritually, we're all 1/10,000th of the tip of the hair. That is the dimension of the soul. The soul is very tiny. 1/10,000th of a tip of the hair. It's so small. We should think of ourselves in that way. That is our spiritual dimension. But if you think, oh, I'm 1 m or whatever, you know, that is our bodily condition. And that is the false ego. And that is the cause of our pride, the identification with the material body. We want to think of ourselves as a spirit soul. We're all spiritual beings, and we have that dimension. Then we can actually think of ourselves in a humble way, without pride. So Lord Krishna accepted Indra's prayers. But he warned him, be careful. Don't let pride trouble you again. You must be very careful. And then Mother Surabhi came, and she also wants to thank Lord Krishna, because Lord Krishna, by picking up the Govardhan hill, he had given shelter to all of her descendants, you could say, or offspring. Actually, she's thinking like that, but those cows who were actually with Krishna under the Govardhan hill, they're not ordinary cows. They're actually transcendental cows. They have come from the spiritual world just to be with Krishna, to take part in this pastime. Mother Surabhi, she's thinking these cows are her descendants. Mother Surabhi, she's from the material realm, you see? In the same way people think of Lord Krishna. We think Lord Krishna is a descendant from the moon god. He's born in a dynasty coming from the moon. But that's not true. Lord Krishna is not from the material moon, he's from the spiritual moon. Lord Krishna is descending from the spiritual sky, not from the material realm. And so the same way Mother Surabhi is thinking the cows are her descendants on the material realm. We have to understand everything in terms of the spiritual nature of everything, not the material nature. So Mother Surabi told Lord Krishna, you are the real Indra, not this other person Indra, not this so-called Indra from the Swarga Loka. Lord Mother Surabi said to Krishna, you are the real Indra. This other Indra, he tried to kill all the cows. What kind of person is that, you know? So Mother Surabi told Lord Krishna, you are Govinda. You are the one who gives pleasure to the cows. And Mother Surabi then went on to tell Krishna that Lord Brahma has told us we should give you abhishek. We should perform an abhishek for your pleasure. And so because it came from Lord Brahma is a higher authority in the universe. So Lord Krishna cannot reject. No, all right, you can do abhishek for me. And Mother Surabi then poured the milk from her udder over the body of Lord Krishna. And Indra also wants to take part in the abhishek. Indra had come there riding on his elephant, Airavata. And with Airavata, the Airavata had drank the Ganga water and poured Ganga water over Indra. And in this way they had a wonderful abhishek for Lord Krishna with the milk and Ganga water. That place is there. If you do Govardhan Parikrama, you can go to the place called Govinda Kund. And there you can see the lake which was formed by the abhishek of Lord Krishna, done by Mother Surabi and King Indra 5,000 years ago. So in this way, Lord Krishna was performing this wonderful Govardhana-lila, giving great pleasure to all the people of Vrindavan. The difficulties which the people of Vrindavan underwent, you may say, you know, oh, they had to suffer so much, the cold and the ice falling on them, and then going under the hill for 7 days, so much difficulties they had to undergo. But our acharyas tell us this is to give more pleasure for the devotees. Just like one example is there, when you mix camphor with sandalwood, when you rub the camphor with the sandalwood, then more and more, the more you rub it, the more the aroma, the beautiful fragrance increases. In the same way, another example is when we are fasting. You know, of course, Govardhan Puja is a very special festival. We don't fast, you know. Usually other festivals like Janmastami and Gaur Purnima, Nrsimha Chaturdasi, we do some fasting. Bhisma Panchak is coming up. Maybe you will also observe that. You do some fasting. So anyway, when you're fasting, and then when you eat food, then the food tastes so good, right? You've been fasting for some time, and then when you finally break the fast and eat some food, then you feel, oh, so nice. You enjoy the food so much. So similarly, the people of Vrindavan, the difficulties, the hardships which they underwent, it was part of their happiness, and it allowed them to experience the highest transcendental pleasure in the association with Lord Krishna. So this is the idea when we hear about the difficulties which the devotees are undergoing, it's actually for their pleasure. And that's why Queen Kunti also says, Vipada Shantuta Tattva Tasya Tatra Jagadviro. Let these Vipada, let these calamities happen again and again, because I will see Krishna again and again. And by seeing Krishna means there will be no more birth and death. So this is the idea that the difficulties which the devotees of Krishna undergo, bringing them closer and closer to Krishna, increasing their ecstasy. The Govardhan Hill also feels ecstasy. When Lord Krishna picked up the Govardhan Hill, initially the Govardhan Hill is only 3 miles broad. But when he picked up the Govardhan Hill, there are 9 lakh cows. Nanda Maharaj's herd is very big. A lot of cows, a lot of people all have to get under there. The Govardhan Hill is in ecstasy and expands. It becomes from 3 miles, it becomes 23 miles. And in this way, everyone can get under the Govardhan Hill. So Lord Krishna is performing this wonderful Leela, and we're remembering it every year. We celebrate this Govardhan Puja. Lord Chaitanya personally worshipped the Govardhan Hill. When he went to Vrindavan and he was circumambulating the Govardhan Hill, he was singing the verse which I was mentioned to you, the gopis sang from the Venu Gita. Antayamadri Hadari Haridasa Bharya Yat Rama Krishna Sparanas Yat Rama Krishna Sparsha Pramodha. Right? The gopis are saying, this hill is the best of all the devotees of Lord Hari. There are many Haridas, there's only one Haridasa Bharya, the Govardhan Hill, the very best of all the devotees of Lord Hari. So Lord Chaitanya chanted the verses, he circumambulated the Govardhan Hill. Later on he came back to Jagannath Puri, and one devotee, Shankarananda Saraswati came there to Puri, and he brought Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a stone from the Govardhan Hill, one shila from the Govardhan Hill, along with a necklace of gunja berries. And he presented it to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu was very happy. And he kept that shila with him. Chaitanya Charitamrita said, Lord Chaitanya kept this Govardhan shila for 3 years with him. And he would put it on his head. Sometimes he'd hold it in front of his eyes. It was always wet with tears from his eyes. And Lord Chaitanya told the devotees that this stone is the body of Lord Krishna. And he said, when you worship the stone, you can see Krishna in this stone of Govardhan. And Srila Prabhupada also writes there, he said, our devotees, you can take some pebble or stone from the Govardhan Hill and you can worship it just as you would worship a deity of Lord Krishna. So this is the glory of the Govardhan. He is called Giri Raj, the king of all the mountains, the very best of all the devotees of Lord Hari. So we are remembering this glorious pastime today. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada. Any question, anyone? How am I doing with time?
Wonderful.
Is it okay? All right. So, no one has any questions? All questions are answered by chanting Hare Krishna. Everything is there in the Maha Mantra. So when you chant the Hare Krishna mantra, everything is answered. That is the nature of the holy name. Okay, so?
Thank you very much, Maharaj. Thank you very much for being here. I think we're going to have the Govardhan Parikrama.
Yeah.
What's the agenda?
So, it would be good if Maharaj can do the art, and I think so Shyam is going to be leading the people.
Okay.
Maybe Sita Charma.
Damodardesh Kirtan or what is it?
Sita Charma. You can
Damodardesh Kirtan or Damodardesh Kirtan. Okay. So maybe we are all going to do a parikrama. Before we get into that mood, I wanted to chant a few shlokas. Okay? Maharaj said yes, the Panesya is the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But now that we are going to do the Govardhana Parikrama, I would request all of you to chant a couple of shlokas with me. Are you all okay? So this is a shloka that Indra